Carlton's National Recruiting Manager Shane Rogers has joined us on CFC TV. We've got 3 draftees coming to the club this week. Patrick Cripps from Western Australia, he's not here as yet, but he's the number 13 pick. We're hoping it will be lucky for the club. Tell us a bit about him.
Yeah, Patrick's midfielder. He became All-Australian this year after breaking a leg last year and having to struggle a little bit fitness-wise. So he'll be a bit more of a slow burn than the other 2 guys that have no injuries at all, but Patrick's an inside ball extractor that feeds the ball out to the running players of Carlton, and we're looking forward to big things. He's got great attributes as in quick hands. He's a big bull of a kid, so we identified that we needed that big-bodied midfielder pretty early in the year.
Giles from South Australia, Woodville West Torrens. What was it you saw in him that made you pick him up with pick 39? Yeah,
it's funny. We didn't rate that many talls in this year's draft, and what we did is we rated 15 players in the first 15, obviously, and then we put a needs pick in for our second pick. So we always thought top 15 will probably be gone by pick 39. So we decided we were going to pick a tall, and Giles, he was one of those 3 players that we identified. He's 195, he's very agile, he's played mainly as a forward in junior footy, and this year he's gone into defence and played very well, and I liken him to Brian Lake, so the guy that bodies his opponent, that is able to run off and backs his judgment in. He averages around 20 possessions as a defender, so it's a really good thing for the footy club that our defenders get the ball, which we've been probably a little bit lax in the last few years. Our defenders do a good job at stopping, but they don't win enough of their own footy, so that's something to be excited about, as well as hopefully being able to push forward and kick some goals for us at vital times, so we'll call him the swing man.
Finally, Nick Coleman, Victorian boy, he's been out there today running around. How's he going, and what was it that you saw in him?
Nick's just a competitive little beast. So I shouldn't call him little, he's bigger than me, he's 186. Played wing, was captain of Murray Bushrangers. Patrick was captain of East Fremantle, so we've brought in some leadership skills that's really important and lacking here. So we think that Nick will be able to come in and basically have a pretty good impact straight away. Whether he plays AFL footy straight away, that's a different thing, but he's injury free. He's a hard-working player, runs both ways, and he's very aggressive. Left footer doesn't mind helping as well, so that's always a good thing to get a couple of left footers in.
And just finally, a baptism of fire for Cameron and Nick today. They've been straight into training. What's in store for the boys this week?
Yeah, well, obviously they met Matthew Capriano this morning for breakfast, our development manager, and from there they go in and they do a medical screen, do things like podiatry test, what runners fit them best, go through, do a few weights. Did a little bit of skill work today and development work, but basically we'll look after them for the first week or so. And then obviously they're off on a plane to Arizona, so it's been a whirlwind tour. You know, some of these guys are coming from 4.5 hours out of Perth, as in Cripps, and will have to come to Melbourne. Then a couple of days later he's off on a plane to America, so they're welcome to the big time.
Big challenge ahead. Thanks for your time.
No worries.